In today's episode, we're going to be focusing on the 3 top reasons why Bitcoin is in a confirmed bull market. We're going to be talking about 2023 and comparing it to previous cycles just to understand what needs to happen for Bitcoin to enter a new post-halving parabolic phase like we've seen in the past and we'll probably see in the future as well. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this in the future. Like the content if you enjoy videos like these going forward, and let's dive right into it. Reason number 1 why Bitcoin is in a new bull market, and that is because Bitcoin has broken its macro downtrend. Every single bear market, we tend to see a macro downtrend way down on price and reject price until it's finally broken. It rejects price for over a year sometimes. And then finally, when this macro downtrend is broken, we enter into a new macro uptrend. We've seen this in the past as well. 2019, point of rejection here, and even here, into a final crash before finally breaking that multi-month downtrend before entering into a new macro uptrend. And of course, we do see some sort of retracement sometimes going into the halving, but inevitably breaking this macro downtrend enables a new macro uptrend to new all-time highs with time. 2015 was no different in that respect. We broke this macro downtrend after rejections here, and then finally broke this macro downtrend, retested this old resistance as a new support before seeing further upside into new all-time highs months down the line. This upside turning parabolic after the halving, as we tend to see after the halving, and we'll probably see that later down the line. So reason number 1 for Bitcoin being in a new bull market, it's simple. It's broken the macro downtrend that we've seen happen so many times in the past, and now we are in a new macro uptrend. Reason number 2 for Bitcoin being in a new bull market, and that is simply because of the halving. We're so close to the halving at this point in time, and we tend to see a lot of historically recurring price action going into the halving. We tend to see in a pre-halving period, sometimes we see reaccumulation right over here. At the same point in a cycle, we see retracement, sometimes reaccumulation, and also this reaccumulation can be a bit wider and even include some crashes into the macro higher low. But generally speaking, we tend to see bull markets really turn parabolic 518 days after the halving to around 546 days after the halving. So the halving is a key pivotal moment in time for the Bitcoin bull market. But the thing to note about that is that this bull market starts so much earlier than the halving itself. Just notice how we bottom here in 2018 and then see a higher low, or in 2015 where we bottom right over here and then still see little parabolic price action, but parabolic price action after the halving. And right over here, 15,500 was the bottom, but going into the halving, we're going to be probably above 20k, and then only after the halving we're going to see parabolic price action. So reason number 2 for Bitcoin being in a bull market, it's simply because of the halving. And whenever we are around 200 days away from the halving, we tend to see that Bitcoin could form a higher low, but it's never going to retrace into those bear market bottom lows, and the uptrend is very much confirmed the closer we get to the halving. And then after the halving, we tend to see over 500 days of uptrending price action before we finally peak in the bull market. And should we see history repeat with a 518 to 546 day uptrend after the halving, we'll see Bitcoin peak in mid-September 2025 or mid-October 2025. And the last reason number 3 for Bitcoin being in a bull market, the 4-year cycle simply suggests this to be the case. We tend to see candle 1 have exponential price action into a bull market peak, candle 2 see a bear market year, candle 3 be the bottoming out year, and candle 4 being the trend reversal year. Right now, we've seen the bull market peak happen in 2021. The bear market already happened in 2022, and candle 3 being 2023. The bottoming out candle that we've seen in 2019 and 2015. And as you can see, 2015 preceded the candle 4 in 2016, which was the year of the halving, and candle 4 in 2020 was also the year of the halving. So candle 4 is going to be really exciting in 2024, which is also the year of the halving. And now we're currently in candle 3, which is the bottoming out candle. And this candle 3 tends to precede fantastic upside because this candle 3 is a pre-halving year, and then it precedes a trend reversal candle 4, and then the bull market peaking year of a candle 1. So as you can see from 2015, that preceded fantastic candle 4 and candle 1 upside. Same thing in 2019, it preceded fantastic candle 4 and candle 1 upside. And candle 3 is also going to precede fantastic upside going into candle 4 in 2024 and candle 1 in 2025. So this is what we have yet ahead of us. And it's really important that these 4-year cycles are fundamentally shaped by the Bitcoin halving event. In 2016, we saw the Bitcoin halving event occur, and this is where we had a confirmed uptrend in a new bull market. But we have to understand that prior to candle 4, in 2015, for instance, we already had a new bear market bottom and a bottoming out year. So the very beginnings of a bull market, and if you want to remember this a bit easier, this is the pre-bull market phase, and this is the confirmed bull market phase. This is the pre-bull, and this is the confirmed bull. So right now, we're in the pre-bull, the early stage of a new macro uptrend, and what comes later is a fully confirmed trend reversal, fully confirmed bull market. And after candle 4, we will see a bull market peak in candle 1 in 2025. It's going to break beyond this 4-year cycle resistance, which is 46k. We're probably going to break that in candle 4 in 2024 quite comfortably, because historically you can see that candle 4 always breaks this 4-year cycle resistance. And you can see that even in the 4-year cycle before that, we tend to see candle 4 break beyond the 4-year cycle resistance, which translates into 46k being comfortably broken in 2024. The only question is, will we see a new all-time high in candle 4? We've seen it in the previous 4-year cycle, but in this 4-year cycle, for instance, we didn't break to new all-time highs in that candle 4. We were still below the old all-time highs. So at the earliest, we could see a new all-time high in candle 4 in 2024. At the latest, we will probably see a new all-time high in 2025. But much to look forward to. The confirmed bull market and the bull market peaking year in 2024 and 2025. And the halving is such a fundamental piece of that. The halving is always represented in the candle 4 year. So candle 4 is really going to be a fantastic year for Bitcoin, but not just 2024. It's also going to be candle 1, the 2025 year, candle 1, where we're going to see parabolic price action as well. And that's about it for this video on 3 reasons why Bitcoin is in a macro new bull market. Subscribe to the channel for more videos like this in the future. Like this video if you enjoyed this content, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Speak to you soon.